Good morning, grade 6 class. How are you today? I hope you are safe and healthy. Today is January 10, 2022. To start with our lesson class, I wanted to bring out first your Mathematics 6A book, your notebook, and your pencil. I want also to bring also the compass and ruler. Okay? So please bring the following. Class, we are on Unit 11, Geometry Problems, Lesson 2, the Circumference. Please, I want you to open your books on pages 98 to 99. To start with our lesson class, our main objective for this morning is, at the end of this lesson, 100% of my students should be able to use the relationship between radius, diameter, and circumference with at least 80% of success. Again, class, our main objective for this morning is we are going to use the relationship between radius, diameter, and circumference. Okay, so this is our objective for this morning. And for our core values for the month of January, we have loyalty. Class, our vocabulary words for today, we have circle. So class, when we talk about circle, okay, so this is an example of a circle. Okay, class, when we talk about circle, a circle is a round-shaped figure that has no corners or edge. In geometry, a circle can be defined as a closed two-dimensional curved shape. Okay, so again, class, this is an example of a circle. Okay, as you can see, this is a circle. How about circumference? When we talk about circumference, circumference is a perimeter of a circle. Where is the perimeter of a circle? This is the perimeter of a circle. Okay, again class, this is the circumference or the perimeter of a circle. How about diameter? When we talk about diameter, diameter is the straight line drawn through the center of the circle. It divides the circle into two halves. Okay, so this is the diameter of a circle. It will divide the circle into two halves. It means the line center at the circle, this is what we call as the diameter. And when we talk about radius, radius is the distance from the center to its circumference. All radii of a circle are the same length. Okay, so when we talk about the radius, this is what we call as our example of a radius. Okay, so again, this is an example of a radius. Okay, see? From the center of the circle going here, this is 6 cm. The radius of the given circle is 6 cm. Again, class, this is what we call as the radius. Any question, class, regarding our vocabulary words? Okay, so again, we are on the circumference. Okay, so remember, class, the circumference is the distance all the way around a circle. Again, class, when we talk about the circumference, this is the distance all the way around a circle. And then, mathematicians have calculated that the circumference of a circle is about 3.14 or 3 and 1 over 7 or 22 over 7. It means that the times diameter, it means that they call this number as pi. Okay, how are we going to write a pi? So a pi is like this. Okay, this is representation of a pi. Okay, the formula for calculating the circumference of a circle is circumference is equal to pi times the diameter, or we are going to write is circumference is equal to pi times diameter. Okay, this is the formula that we are going to use if we are going to calculate the circumference of a given diameter. How about if we are going to compute the radius? Okay, the formula for calculating the circumference of a circle is also circumference is equal to 2. Okay, circumference is equal to 2 pi radius. 2 pi radius. This is the formula in computing the diameter twice the radius. This is the radius and this is the diameter. Okay. Okay, let us do this example number 1. In example number 1, we have calculate the circumference of a circle with a diameter of 18 centimeter. Okay, class, what is the formula if we are going to calculate the circumference of the diameter? So, circumference is equal to pi times the diameter, or circumference is equal to pi d. Okay, so again, class, by substituting the value of the value of pi is equal to 3.14. Okay, always put in your mind that the value of pi is 3.14 and the diameter is equal to 18 centimeter. Simply multiply. So we have 3.14 times the diameter is 18. Okay, so 4 times 8 is equal to 32. Okay, 2 carry 3. Okay, next. 1 times 8 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11 carry 1. 3 times 8 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. Okay, next. 1 times 4 is equal to 4. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 3 is equal to 3. Okay, proceed to addition. Okay, so bring down to 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Okay, then let us see how many decimal points. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So therefore, the answer is 56.52 centimeter. Okay, so this is easy. Okay, easy. How are we going to compute the circumference of a given circle with a diameter of 18? Okay, how about in example number 2? We need to calculate the circumference of a circle with a radius of 6 centimeter. Again, class, the formula for the radius is circumference is equal to 2 pi times the radius. Okay, so again, class, this is the formula for circumference. We are going to get we are going to calculate the circumference of a given radius. Okay, again, class, the given radius is 6 centimeter. Substitute the value of pi. 2 times 3.14 times the radius is 6. Okay, so 3.14 times 2. Okay, times 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. How many decimal point? 1, 2, 1, 2. Then the radius is 6. Again, multiply it by 6. Okay, so 8 times 8 times 6 is equal to 48. 8 carry 4. 2 times 6 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. Carry 1. 6 times 6 is 36 plus 1 is 37. How many decimal? 1, 2, 1, 2. Therefore, the answer is 37.68 centimeter. Again, class, this is how are you going to get or calculate the given circumference of the diameter if that is missing the diameter, and if is missing is the radius, you are going to use also this formula. Again, grade 6, what is the formula if the given is the diameter? Okay, so we need to, circumference is equal to pi times diameter. How about if they ask the radius? So we need to get the formula. Circumference is equal to 2 times pi times the radius. Can you understand that, class? Okay, so this is how are we going to answer our activity. Okay, grade 6, I want you to open your book on page 98, activity number 1. Okay, let us first read the instruction. Calculate the circumference of the circles with the following diameters. Use pi is equal to 3.14. So, we are going to use the value of pi, which is 3.14. Okay, letter A, we have 8 centimeter. Again, class, circumference is equal to pi times diameter. Okay, so 3.14, substitute the value of pi, which is 3.14, times the diameter is 8. So simply multiply 3.14 times 8. Okay? Simply multiply. 4 times 8 is equal to 32. Okay? Carry 3. 1 times 8 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. Carry 1. 3 times 8 is 24 plus 1 is 25. Okay? How many decimal point? 1, 2, 1, 2. So therefore, class, the answer is 25.12 centimeter. Okay, how about letter B? For letter B, we have 6 centimeter. Simply substitute or get the formula. Circumference is equal to pi times the diameter. So 3.14 for the pi times the diameter is 6. So if you are going to multiply 3.14 times 6, okay, 4 times 6 is 24, carry 2. 1 times 6 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8. 3 times 8 is equal to 18. How many decimal? 1, 2, 1, 2. Therefore, the answer is 18.84 centimeter. Okay. How about number 3? The diameter is 10. So, substitute the value of diameter 3.14 times 10. So, 3.14 times 10. So, we have, okay, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so we have 4, 1, and then 3 addition. So bring down 0, 4, 1, 3. How many decimal? 1, 2, 1, 2. Therefore, the answer is 31.40 or 31.4 centimeter. Any question, class, regarding this activity? Okay, after our discussion, we are going to answer D, E, F, G, H, and I. Any question? Very good. So let us proceed to the next slide. In activity number 2, we need to calculate the circumference of the circles with the following radii or radius. Radii or radius used as formula. The formula for the radius is circumference is equal to 2 times pi times radius. Okay, so circumference is equal to 2 times pi r. Okay, so again, class, letter A is 8 centimeter. The radius is 8 centimeter. Okay, 2 times, substitute the value of pi, 3.14 times the radius is 8. Okay, so 3.14 times 2, these 2 first. Okay, 4 times 2 is 8, 1 times 2 is 2, 3 times 2 is 6. How many decimal? 1, 2, 1, 2. And then the radius is 8, so we need to multiply it by 8. Okay, so we have 8 times 8 is 64, carry 6. 2 times 8 is 16, 16 plus 6 is 22, carry 2. 6 times 8 is 48 plus 2 is 50. So, how many decimal point? 1, 2, 1, 2. Therefore, the answer is 50.24 centimeter. Okay, how about letter B? For letter B, we have 6 centimeter as a radius. Circumference is equal to 2 times pi r. Again, 2 times, substitute 3.14 and the value of radius is 6. Okay, so 3.14 times 2. So we have 8. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, the decimal point is here. And then multiply the radius, which is 6. Okay, so 8 times 6 is 48, carry 4. 2 times 6 is 12, 12 plus 4 is 16, carry 1. 6 times 6 is 36 plus 1, 37. How many decimal? 1, 2, 1, 2. Therefore, the answer is 37.68 centimeter. Again, class, how about this one? The radius is 14 centimeter. Okay, 3.14 times 2. Okay, 4 times 2 is 8. Very good. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. How many decimal point? 1, 2, 1, 2. Multiply, substitute the radius, which is 4. Multiply it by 4. So, 14, sorry. Okay, 4 times 2 is 32. 2 carry 3. Okay, so 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. Carry 1. 6 times 4 is 24 plus 1 is 25. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 6 is 6. Okay. So bring down 2. 1 plus 8 is 9. 5 plus 2 is 7. 2 plus 6 is 8. Therefore, class, the answer is 87.92 centimeter. Class, this is how are you going to get the circumference of a given radius. Okay? So now, after our discussion, we are going to answer D, E, F, G, and H. Any question, class, regarding the diameter and the diameter and the radius? Okay, after this one, we are going to start answering the activity. Okay? Please, I want you to open your books on page 98, activity number 3. This is individual activity. Measure the diameter of each circle to the nearest millimeter. Calculate the circumference of each circle. Again, class, you are going to measure the diameter. Where is the diameter? It means that the half of the circle. Okay? Measure the diameter and then you are going to calculate the circumference of each circle. Using this is the measure diameter. Okay? Measure first this one. Okay. Let us do the diameter. Okay? So we are going to use centimeter. Okay? So the diameter of this circle we have from 0 to 20. Okay? So diameter is equal to 20 centimeter. Okay? So we are going to calculate, measure the diameter of each circle to the nearest milliliter. Okay? If this is 20 centimeter, okay? So you are going to measure it into a milliliter. Okay? So how many this one? If this is 20 centimeter, so this is in milliliter, this is diameter is equal to 2 milliliter. Okay? 2 milliliter. Okay? Then all of this one you are going to measure the diameter into a milliliter. If your roller is in centimeter, okay, if your roller is in centimeter, you are going to convert it into a milliliter. Again, class, in one milliliter, okay, in 1 centimeter there are 10 milliliter. Okay, so if this is, if this is 20 centimeter, it means this is what? Okay, this is 200 milliliter. Sorry, this is 200 milliliter because in 1 centimeter there are 10 milliliter. Can you follow? In 1 centimeter there are 10 milliliter. Can you understand, class? Okay, so this is how are you going to do this individual activity in your mathematics activity notebook. Any question, class, regarding this? Okay, so class, after our discussion, please try to do this one. And for your critical thinking question, I want you to answer this in your mathematics activity notebook. A wheel has a radius of 50 centimeter. You are going to answer A, B, C in your mathematics activity notebook. Class, don't forget to answer the critical thinking question in your mathematics activity notebook. And after you answer all the activity, please try to post it in your class dojo and I will check your activity. Thank you, grade 6 class. I hope you enjoyed our lesson for today. If you don't have any question, start answering all the activities in your book. See you tomorrow, grade 6. Bye-bye.